So this is the last question of the EQAO multiple choice. This is question number 22. So park is surrounded by 4 streets. What's the value of x? So this is our park actually. So I made a little mock diagram. So this is testing this idea of opposite angles. So we have here, if we recall, the opposite angles of basically opposing sides here are the same angles. So in this case, 95 degrees here is indicated by this angle here, which means our angle, sorry, I'm gonna use a different color here to indicate this. So this angle is 95, which means this opposite angle is also 95 degrees. And we can do the same thing here, right? 115, the opposite side here is also 115. But we don't know these ones, right? Because we know the opposite angle for this is 80. So how do we figure out this? Because we need to figure out this angle before we can solve for x, right? So if we remember our, you can think of this as a unit circle, right? A unit circle here in this case has 360 degrees. So in this case, you can build this as a unit circle like this. So if I have my total sum of angles has to equal 360, I have 360 equals 80 plus 80, and I'm going to denote this as y. So this is y and this is y, and they have to be the same, right? Because these are opposite angles. So I can say y plus y. So in this case, I have 80 plus y plus 2y, right? Y plus y here is 2y. This is 360. So 360 here equals 80 plus 80 is 160 plus 2y. I can subtract 160 from both sides. So 360 minus 160 here is 200 equals 2y. Divide both sides by 2, y equals 100. Which means here my angle here is 100 degrees. This is also 100 degrees. And now I can figure out what my value of x is, right? Because I know for a fact that this is a quadrilateral. So which means this here is 4 sides, right? I'm going to highlight this to the best of my ability. In quadrilateral, I have 4 sides and they all have to equal 360, right? Area of, in my rectangle, for example, quadrilateral has to equal 360, right? So I'm gonna have to say 360 degrees equals, and have all these angles. That's just have to isolate for x, right? So I have 95 degrees plus 150 degrees plus 100 degrees plus x, and I have to figure out x, right? So I can do that. 360 degrees equals, I can plug all those numbers in my calculator. So I can do 95 plus 115 plus 100 equals 310, right? 310 degrees plus x. I can subtract both sides by 310. So 360 minus 310 here is 50 degrees equals x. So I know for a fact, I know now my answer here is 50 degrees, which means my answer here is A. And that's the EQAO grade 9 assessment test. Thanks.